Hey everybody, I'm Jelani.
And I'm Brooks.
And together we are Go Figure Reviews. And for today, we have the Marvel Legends series Strange Tales, Marvel's Dracula.
Creatures of the night. What music they make?
Blah, blah. Yeah, dude. So we got the first one we're going to review in the Strange Tales wave. I know it's a little late because, Halloween is, around. And it's
almost, it's always Halloween.
Yeah, it's always Halloween. So we're going to talk about this bad boy. And on the side, we got that Dracula. He's in his red armor. And we've got him on the back with the red armor. And some words. I'll bring it a little closer so you guys can read it.
And this is a Build-A-Figure wave.
Yep.
For Blackheart.
And it's Blackheart. So we got Moon Knight. We've got Bloodstorm. We've got Lilith. Yeah. We've got, of course, Dracula. And Damian Maelstrom, which is the son of Satan.
Yeah.
And we've got Brother Voodoo. And also we've got, that doesn't have a Build-A-Figure piece, but it's like Wolverine is.
Yeah.
What is that?
Helverine.
Helverine? Yeah, we'll show them all up close and stuff. He's the weapon of vengeance.
Weapon of vengeance.
Yeah, not too bad. And then some more legalese at the bottom. Of course, that barcode right there. On this side, it just says Marvel's Dracula and another smaller picture of Dracula. And not much else. I mean, Strange Tales on the top, spot varnished. And not bad packaging for it. So, of course, we're going to crack this bad boy open and see what's going on. Okay, and here we have Dracula's accessories. He doesn't have much, but he's Dracula.
What we've come to expect from Legends these days.
Yeah, starting off, I'm going to start with the fists. He's in his red armor, so he has, like, these fists with the knuckles on them.
Because sometimes even Dracula likes to punch guys.
Yeah, that's for punching. Who knew? And he's got a sword as well. I really like the sword. It's got.
I like it. It's like the kind of serrated bit there.
Yeah, it's like a. I don't know. I like the little C's or whatever they are. They are set up in there. Not too bad. I like the plastic on it as well. It's very shiny plastic. It's good. And, of course, we have Dracula himself. And I like the vamped out face.
Yeah.
He's all ready to go. He's got these big earrings on. Vlad Tepes loves his stylish gold.
It's gold.
Gold. Yeah, and I like the hair. The ponytail, by the way, is removable. You can pop it out. Put it back in if you need to, but this one's gonna probably fall out again. But yeah, it gives you an option.
I think a little windswept.
Yeah, angry screaming head. It just is what it is, but it looks good. I like it. Like I said, I like his eyes, and yeah, pretty much everything about this head is pretty good. That's the one I'll probably display him with.
Yeah,
and of course, he also comes with the Blackheart piece, the arm. Which the arm looks good. I like the spikiness of it. I can't wait to complete this set so I can go ahead and build it. And then of course he has the angry pointing hand.
Come hither kind of hand.
Yeah, I like that too. So it's not a lot of accessories, but it'll do for what you're getting. I mean, it's Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula doesn't need blast effects or anything.
No, he does need a flight stand though.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah,
they could give you little options with the flying. Poses.
That would be alright.
And here's Marvel's take on the Lord of Vampires. Dracula, of course, is a public domain character, so pretty much anybody could make a version of Dracula, which is pretty awesome. But Marvel's had a version for a while. It started in Tomb of Dracula, like way back when. And he looked a little more like, more Lugosi-esque, I guess, back then.
Yeah,
like something they could get away with.
Yeah.
But they've since kind of he's changed a bit, They made him more unique to the Marvel brand. And I like the way this guy looks. Like he's got the pale skin, he's got white hair instead of black. You can see he's got the pointy ears, and he's got that crimson armor, which is really cool.
It's nice.
Yeah, and I like the kind of raggedy cape he's got. Because he's Dracula, so his cape has to look like bat wings, kind of. But yeah, he looks like having a close-up look at his face here. This is his grim, regular guy face. He's still got the big ass earrings.
Yeah,
and of course his famous ponytail. And arms-wise, he's not like his arms are pretty unimpressive, to be honest. Like, but I mean, it's got the armor plate kind of makes it so that the butterflies would be. Elbows are just single jointed, oddly enough.
Yeah, that sucks. He needs double jointed elbows. It's just weird that they did that with the. I guess because he's wearing that blouse shirt or something.
The puffy shirt. Puffy shirt. Got like the gauntlet, the armored gauntlet thing here. But yeah, the arms are not as good as you'd expect, but it's kind of passable because it is. He's a little armored up, but his midsection is actually pretty good though.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
He's got some good movement on the chest. No waist, though.
Yeah, he needs waist swivel.
Yeah, I think a waist would help a little bit. But the legs are pretty standard. But can you Jean-Claude? Close.
He's very close.
He's very close. Yeah. Not quite. Dracula does not need to be Jean-Claude. But yeah, he's got that, of course. We all love that. The knees are double jointed.
They're double jointed and pinless.
And pinless, yeah, very nice. Yeah. And even with the little knee pads, it doesn't hinder his movement too much. So you can get good poses with him leg wise, which is really, I guess, the most important thing with Dracula. Yeah. You want to be like being able to do those stalking or like coming down from the sky or flight poses even. And the ankle joint is like pretty impressive too.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
I mean, it's like a different ball that's in there.
Like a lot of legends, it kind of you gotta kind of work it before you can actually get it to pivot the way you want. But this guy's his work pretty good. He does have a bit of a trouble standing sometimes, but you can get it to work if you really work at it.
Yeah, it's a decent stand because his pivot is on point and that ball is there. It's not really hindered by those little spikes on his ankles, but you can get him to stand. He can move on his tiptoes pretty well, but yeah, you just have to work with it, like you said.
Yeah, like I think personally, I'd want him in kind of a flight pose or like a swooping down pose. Personally, myself,
right?
It's good to have him be able to stand as well.
Absolutely. Okay, and here we have Dracula with some other Marvel vampires. We have got Morbius on this side.
The living vampire.
He is the living vampire. He's the one that was in that cool movie where they say it's Morbin time.
Yep. I remember seeing that in that movie, and I was like, I can't believe they did that.
That's right. Morbin time. Anyway, so and we have on the other side the other vampire that was in Spider-Man. He's a Spider-Man villain as well. He was Morlun. And Morlun was in the J. Michael Straczynski run of Spider-Man. I can't remember much about that. I think he just hunts Spider-Man.
I didn't read that run, but he was also a player in the Spider-Verse, the first Spider-Verse story. It was like a big part of that. Like all the Spider people were teaming up to beat him because he was basically going around killing all the Spider people he could find in every world.
Yep.
And he had like a brother and sister, I think, that he was teamed up with.
That's what it was. Okay. So that's cool. But he looks good. I like his suit. I wanted to see how it would look, with like Dracula's head on it. I'm going to try the fanged one real quick and see if it works. Let me see. We're doing it live.
Such a clumsy oaf.
Oh, that's sad. It doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't?
It's like his head is too big, and I took the ponytail out.
How old is that Morlun figure?
It's not too old. Maybe 2 or 3 years old. But yeah, the peg is too big.
It's not the right size.
Yeah, it sucks. But
well, the hands are kind of the wrong skin tone anyway.
True, but I was just trying to see if we could fudge it just so we could have like a classic looking, like Dracula,
a suited up Dracula.
Yeah, we need like a very tuxed out Dracula in some form or fashion.
Like Blade, I'm such a sharp dressed man.
Blah, blah.
There are more dangerous things out tonight than Dracula. Like what? Like Blade. So yeah, we have some of Dracula's most fearsome foes here. Of course, the man who needs no introductions, Blade.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not familiar with this version.
This is like one of the latest versions. He's not the latest. There's one that's right after him that I don't have. He's got a coat on and the coat doesn't come off and doesn't look good. You can put a coat on this Blade. He's awesome. He comes with an alternate head where he's like kind of bald and he has like 2 hair pieces sticking out of the side of it. I forgot what Build-A-Figure set he came from, but I love that Blade. He's one of my coolest Blades.
Yeah, he looks like the modern comic version.
He is
the character, and I like the red sunglasses. It's a nice touch. And on the other side, we have Elsa Bloodstone, who's a character I'm not too familiar with. I mostly know her from the Werewolf by Night,
the special,
Halloween special that Disney Plus did, like a couple of years back now.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a palate cleanser to She-Hulk.
They need to give us more like that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Really good. But I think they're starting to work into this kind of the MonsterVerse aspect of the Marvel Universe. Agatha all along seems to be leaning a bit in that direction at least.
Okay. Well, yeah, this Elsa Bloodstone comes from the A-Force wave. And we mentioned from, it was a Toys R Us exclusive. Yeah. Came with the other female figures. I love this figure. This is one of my favorites in my collection just because she's got the 2 blazing shotguns. I love the shotguns.
Dual wielding shotguns.
Yeah, man. She's awesome because she has it. And yeah,
Dracula better watch out, man.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble.
There are more dangerous things out tonight.
Okay, and here we have a couple of NECA monsters to show off with him. Now, on this side, we have the Bela Lugosi classic Dracula.
Kind of the definitive Dracula for a long time.
He is Dracula. He rules it. And this is the black and white version. I like this one a lot better because, it came out in black and white. Oh, yeah. I don't want to assume what the colors are. And over here, we have the American Werewolf in London. Which I love this transformation.
That's a good werewolf.
That's the best looking werewolf I've seen from werewolves. I love his body. It was played by David Naughton.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that they didn't do Werewolf by Night in this series.
Yeah,
they'll probably do it in the next one.
Yeah, we should get a Werewolf by Night though. Absolutely. I mean, we got the Man-Thing.
Yeah, Man-Thing would be a good Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, but it's already come out.
Oh, they did.
Yep, he's all a big one. Yep.
And what would Dracula be without some sexy ladies?
Yeah, native.
Here we've got a couple. We've got Morgan Ainsland from the Dark Stalkers set. It was a Marvel vs. Capcom set, I believe. They used to come in 2 packs. I can't remember which she came with.
Me either. I've had her for years.
And technically, Morgan isn't a vampire. She's a succubus. But succubus is basically a subset of vampire, basically. Dimitri was supposed to be like the regular vampire.
Right. And he kind of looks like Dimitri, actually.
Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah. Except Dimitri had like...
He has like short hair and he has like
and
the
brown
suit.
Hair. But yeah, there's similarities, definitely. But on the other side, we have Vampirella, a famous, iconic vampire lady. And
she came from like a planet of vampires or something?
Yeah, like that's what the movie. I wasn't sure if the movie and the comic were the same, that she was like from a planet called Draculon, and like all vampires are aliens that came from this planet. And So yeah, apparently.
Yeah, and she's from Loose Collector. We reviewed her. She's the big bed. Yeah, we did. She was the big bed Toy Store exclusive version, so she's not in her red sling bikini. She's in the regular.
Yeah, it's the same costume, but it's black.
It's black
instead of red.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it would be nice to have the red, but the black's kind of cool too.
Yeah. Okay. And I just wanted to show off more Blades because this is who he primarily fights anyway. In fact, Blade was introduced in Tomb of Dracula in the 70s.
Yeah, he was.
Yep.
Wasn't he British originally too?
I think he was British. Yeah. And he used teak wood instead of silver to kill his vampires.
It'd be a different Blade.
Yeah.
Boy, Governor, there's more dangerous things out tonight than vampires, eh? Like what? Like me.
That sounds more Australian, but yes. But yeah. Yeah, I got a couple Blade figures. First of all, it's my first Blade figure ever. This was an old Marvel version of Blade. He came with a nice pleather coat. He came with a ton of weapons. He's got a whole bunch of stuff going on for him.
Was that a movie?
I love him. Yeah, that's Wesley Snipes' Blade. That's the first movie. And this came out and he even has the bullet holes where he gets shot in the chest.
Motherfucker, you lost your mind?
Yes, I love it. This is my Topps Blade figure. And then, of course, my other Topps is the Mezco Blade. Now, this was an exclusive, and I forgot what exclusive it's for, but it's hard to find, and it is expensive. It's one of my favorites. I love his cape, or his coat. I love his pants. The thing is, though, I'm always scared since they're soft goods that they're going to eventually get old and mess up and tear and stuff. So I try to keep them. Well, I keep out, but I should put them in the box every once in a while.
You got to take care of them.
Yeah. It looks good, though. I love it.
Poor Dracula. Now he's got 2 blades to deal with.
So many blades.
So all in all, he's a pretty good start to this set. When I first saw it, Dracula was one of the ones I was kind of most interested in out of this set, because I did think it would be nice to have a Marvel version of Dracula to add to my Legends collection. And he doesn't come with a whole lot, but he doesn't really need to. The extra head is nice. I like that they gave him the bared fangs head to go with the regular. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not just the standard head. Yeah. They don't always give you what you need, right, head wise, but they did this time. And just a couple of fisted hands is okay, because he's got his sword grip in hand, and he's got his kind of clutch in hand. So I think he's got pretty much everything he needs, and he looks really good. I'd say the arm articulation could have used a little work on him, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. But here we give figure points to figures that are worthy of receiving them. And I'm actually curious to know how many figure points Jelani would give this guy. Really? Yeah.
Huh. Well, I mean, I like him. I like him a lot. I like the suit of armor. I like the sword he's got. I love his heads. Both heads are fantastic. He has everything he needs. And he's got a Build-A-Figure piece. So I mean, there's not too much other than the double jointed elbows that he needs. Yeah. I think he needs those. Yeah. It's just one of those things. I mean, sure, it's a puffy arm shirt or whatever. That's work around it. But yeah, you could make that a little better. The cape is malleable enough to where you can have him in seated poses like this. So I have no real problems. And of course, looking at him all the way down, he looks good in a chair. Yeah. He sits well. So I'm gonna give him a 4. I'll give him a 4. The elbows are the thing that do it for me. He's not there as far as moving his arms. I'd like for him to hold the sword with both hands and jump forward with double jointed elbows. You can get that accomplished.
Yeah, I'll probably be a little more generous than you. I'll give him a 4.5. He's not perfect, but a step in the right direction. I think the extras are good enough on him. I think they could have I think the main thing, like we both said, is that the arm articulation is a little lacking. I think if he had better arms, he'd probably make a 5. But let us know how many figure points you guys would give this Dracula Strange Tales Marvel Legends figure. There's like you can do like and subscribe things. That's always an option. But the most important thing that you must always remember, even before liking and subscribing, is to get out there and
Go figure!